Finally. Weekend!
Woohoo!
Man, I can't wait to graduate from college and work as an animator in the US. Just 3 more years.
Yeah, can't wait to graduate.
Hey, did you know that we, Indonesia, have almost the same working hours as the US? Starting around 8 AM and ending around 5:30 PM, with office generally empty after 7 PM. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Cool.
But I'm afraid I won't fit in.
Why?
You know, we Indonesians hang out socially with our coworkers, whereas Americans make a clear distinction between friends and coworkers.
Don't worry, you'll fit it eventually.
Yeah. What about you, Indra? Where do you want to work after graduate?
Work after graduate? I'm a person who want to work alone or own a business. But when talk about a dream country to work, of course I will not go to another country to become a freelancer. Therefore, I will definitely go for a job that only can be implemented in that country. I want to work in a structured and clean country like Japan or USA. For a job, maybe I'm interested in the game designer industry. In Indonesia, this work is still quite commonplace because in this country, the game development industry is very rarely to found. Even if there, this industry is still not as good as the overseas game industry, which has been in development for a long time. But maybe when I graduate from college, the game industry in Indonesia will develop rapidly, because currently the Indonesian state is starting to pay attention to the e-sport. As a sport that is popular with many people in Indonesia, and a sport that has the opportunity to succeed because of the many interests in this country.
That's cool! Really cool!
And do you think there are differences or similarity between these countries in work cultures?
The difference and similarities between Indonesia and USA or Japan? I think USA or Japan are more serious about deadlines than Indonesia. Then they all follow the progress of assignment more seriously, and they usually have a plan B if a plan A cannot be implemented. And I think Indonesians are tend not to take their given time seriously, even though they can still complete assignment on time. They usually got panic when their jobs fails and not prepare the second plans. And Indonesian people are more relaxed in following the development of tasks. But this country, in my opinions, also have similarities such as having a friendly attitude towards others. And it's all just my opinions. I think this difference still depends on each individuals.
Well, that's great.
And what about you, Ayu?
Well, actually, I want to work in Japan. I really interested in their culture and would like to work there. Anyway, it seems that Japanese people more obedient when it comes to obeying the rules than Indonesian people. Indonesian people often have courage to break the rules. I hope Indonesian people more obedient to rules like Japanese people.
Wow, I also agree with you. Japan does have a cool culture.
But do you think we are similar to them?
In my opinion, Indonesia peoples and Japanese peoples are the same when we talk about their creative mindset. They are both always have a creative and innovative idea in their mind and always make us surprised about their idea. That's something that I must proud of.
Yep, I agree that it's very proud.
What about you, Safa?
I want to work in Italy because Italy is the birthplace of art. The work culture is similar to the work culture in Indonesia, such as building good relationship between colleagues. Then about respecting time. Well, maybe Italy is still above Indonesia when it comes to respecting time.
That's really nice.
And how do you think? Is there any difference or similarities between Indonesia and Italy in working culture, Shafa?
Actually, it is quite difficult for me to find the difference in the work culture of the two countries. However, the most striking thing in my opinion is the implementation of the meeting. In Indonesia, the result of the meeting are the result of collective deliberation. Meanwhile, in Italy, the meeting results are determined unilaterally before the meeting. This is what makes me confused because if a company wants to move forward, it needs discussion of work programs. And I think everyone has his own idea or opinion because everyone has a different side of judgment.
Alright, let's make our dreams come true! Fight! Fight! Oh! Oh!